summer of 1981, a young man with strange red and blue skin stains gets admitted to a hospital in the gay capital of the US, San Francisco. The doctors are horrified. It turns out to be the rarest type of skin cancer, Kaposi's sarcoma. Up until that moment, it was only associated with old patients. The doctors first assumed that he got this tumor while working at a radioactive plant. However, they were mistaken. The patient turned out to be a homosexual prostitute. He lacked the immune cells needed to battle the tumors, which resulted in sarcoma. By September 1981, 107 cases of the new disease are observed in the United States. Among the sick, 95 homosexuals, 7 heterosexuals, and 5 bisexuals. Having consulted, scientists give this new disease a name, GRID, homosexual immunodeficiency. That's the same name that the plague of the 20th century had, also known as AIDS. The cure still hasn't been found.
Scientists at the National Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta today released the results of a study which shows that the lifestyle of some male homosexuals has triggered an epidemic of a rare form of cancer. Robert Bazell now in Atlanta.
Bobby Campbell of San Francisco and Billy Walker of New York both suffer from a mysterious newly discovered disease. The condition severely weakens the body's ability to fight disease. Many victims get a rare form of cancer called Kaposi's sarcoma. Others get an infection known as pneumocystis pneumonia. Researchers know of 413 people who have contracted the condition in the past year. 1/3 have died and none have been cured. 1/3 have died and none have been cured. Investigators have examined the habits of homosexuals for clues.
I was in the fast lane at one time in terms of the way that I lived my life, and now I'm not.
The best guess is that some infectious agent is causing it. Today, researchers here at the National Centers for Disease Control said they had found several cases where people who had been sex partners both had the condition. The scientists say this probably means they are dealing with some new, deadly, sexually transmitted disease.
Hundreds of thousands of gay men and lesbian women today march for homosexual rights. Some 200,000 people marched in San Francisco. Across the nation, the parades were dedicated to victims of the deadly disease AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome. 70% of its victims are gay men.
While the theme of this parade has always been gay liberation and gay pride, the emphasis this year was an appeal for funding to help stop the spread of the AIDS disease. The cause of the acquired immune deficiency syndrome, or AIDS, is unknown, and there is no known cure.